Good morning, students. Myself Syed Fasiuddin from EC department. Today I'm going to continue the digital electronic classes. So in the previous class we have discussed about the basic overview of all the units. The second thing we have discussed about the basics of number system. Then we have proceed with logic gates. In today's class we will go for all these three types. In that we are going to understand what are the basics of digital electronic classes. So in that we are going to discuss what is the first thing is that what is a computer, how the computer can take the information, and what is the computer can understand. It can understand the numbers, or it can understand the alphanumeric value, or it can understand the information the way we are giving. So we know that computer can't understand as per our information. It will convert those number into zeros and ones. So it will take zeros and ones and it will try to convert it. So first question is that how the computer gets the answer. Suppose I am giving the question like 2 plus 1. If I am giving 2 plus 1, I am getting the answer as 3. But how the computer can convert into 3? So that means whatever the contents we are giving, either we are giving 0 ones or if I am giving any numbers, how it get the answer. For that we need to go for the understanding of the computer. So computer is what? A computer understands information comprises of zeros and ones. It will convert into its specific decimal number. Then it has the binary digits for the programmers. Next thing is that whatever the information, if I am saying that I want to type as a digital. So in this format, digital one, the computer can convert into 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, like that. It will convert into respective values. How those numbers can be converted, how that number is going to be get. So that is the meaning of the number system. So as you can see, in the previous class also have said you what is a number system. So number system is what? The information, the combination of zeros and ones based upon the information what we are giving. So like that, the first one is what? Decimal. The second one is what? Octal. Third one is what? We are getting hexadecimal. Then we will be having all these 4 types of information which we are giving. So first thing is that decimal is there. Decimal means what? The numbers ranging from 0 to 9, and any number n is there which should have the base 10. So and the next one we know that octal. So what is that octal means? The numbers which are ranging from 0 to 7, any number with the base 8. The next we had the binaries. So binary is what actually? The numbers of zeros and ones. So how do we define that one? Any number n which is having the base 2. Similarly we will be having hexadecimal. So what is a hexadecimal number? The number starting from 0, so on till 9, till A, so on till F. So the numbers n should have the base 16. So those are the ranges of different number system. Next thing, we should understand the operation of it, how the number system can be used. The first thing we are going for decimal number system. So in the decimal number system what we are seeing? We are seeing first its digits. So as already said you, digits are from 0 to 9 and it have the base of 10. So that means that is a decimal number. Next is what? I am taking one example of 4598. That number decimal I want to write in specific format. So what number I am taking? I am taking 4598. In that number I want to convert into the decimal form. For that one what we know it? This is called MSB bit, most significant bit. This is your LSB bit, least significant bit. So we are taking MSB and LSB. So we are starting since the whatever the number is there, what is the number format in this? N with the base 10. So I want to write its LSB. So what is LSB should start from? It start from 10 per 0, then 10 per 1, then 10 per 2, then 10 per 3. So by taking all these numbers 10 per 0, 10 per 1, 10 per 2, 10 per 3, I can convert that respective number into decimal form. So for the first number I had 8 into 10 per 0. The next we had 9 into 10 per 1. Then next I had 5 into 10 per 2. Like that I have for 10 per 3. So by clubbing this we need to convert that number into the respective format. So those numbers we are taking, the first what we had 4, 5, 9 and 8. So this I am writing as, this number should start from 10 power 0. The next number what I had is 10 power 1. The next number should be multiplied with 10 power 2. Next number would be 10 power 3. If I'll take all these numbers, if I get the first number what I had 4 into 10 power 3 plus the next number what I had is 5 into 10 power 2 plus next number I do have is 9 into 10 power 1 plus 8 into 10 power 0. So those numbers I need to add up. So what I'll get the first one, I do have 4 into this will be 4000 plus 5 into 10 square would be 500 plus 9 into 10 would be 90 plus 10 into 8 into 10 power 0 will be 8 only, because any number per 0 would be 1. So we add up all those things, we'll get 4, 5, 9, 8. That's how that number will be converted. Next thing, I just want to go for decimal. So what is the decimal digit should be there? Digits are from 0 and 1. So that number we want to convert it into decimal form. The digits what we are taking 0 and 1. So that is a binary form. Next would be base. What is the base for it? It will be 2, because we are taking 0 and 1. Next we had the binary form. So what is the binary is given 1 0 1 1. So what is the meaning of binary? It can have the value 0 or either it can have the value 1. So that number we want to write in decimal format. How do we have this thing? First LSB, that is 1. Second and next number preceding that one would be 1. Next is 0. Next is 1. So first would be place value 2 power 0, 2 power 1, 2 power 2, 2 power 3. So if I add up all these things, I'll get the binary format for given number. Next thing, I just want to go for next type of it. What is the next type? We do have hexadecimal binary number. So what is the hexadecimal digits are there? It starts from 0 to 15. Whatever the digits we want to write, it starts from 0 to 15. So first thing 0 to 9 will write, then from 10 onwards A, B, C, D, E, F, and that base should be 16. For that we need to mention its digits. So digit should be always get from that number. So like this. Next we had the number. For example, we'll take one number system. In that what we'll take? We'll take one example. So first thing, I'm taking one example of 1A, 5 and D. So I'll take this example. So in that I do have that in hexadecimal format. So how do I write the place value for it? So if I do have D. So first of all, what is the D means? A, we know that A is what? 10. B is 11. C is 12. D is 13. E is 14. F is 15. So by taking all these values, we can write it over here. The first thing is that I do have D. So what I should mention in that? D into, since it is in which format it is there? It is in hexadecimal, base 16. So how do I mention that one? D into 16 power 0, 5 into 16 power 1, A into 16 power 2, 1 into 16 power 3. So that's how we mention the place value for hexadecimal number. So this way we'll write its hexadecimal digits. So I can get first one with LSB, the next I do have A, the next I should get the 1. So that's how we get D5A1. So this is the way we can represent hexadecimal number. Next, octal. So what is octal is? Octal is the base should be 8. 8 means if I want to count that number, it should start from 0, 1 till 7. So this is the way octal number system is designed. Next, conversion in basic numbers. So what is the conversion is all about? If I do have the numbers that I want to write into respective number system. So to do that one, we can take the binary numbers, we can take hexadecimal number, and with respect to we can write the octal digits. So like that we have taken example from 1 to 15. So how we'll convert that into binary form? So that we'll see if I do have the numbers from 1 to 16. So if I am taking the first digit, as 1. The next digit I am taking as 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. These are my digits I do have. I need to convert into respective numbers. So first thing is that I need to convert into binary numbers. So what is the binary form for this one? So if I want to write any number, it should start from 2 power 0, 2 power 1, 2 power 2, 2 power 3. So what is 2 power 0? 2 power 0 I can write as 1. 2 power 2 I can mention as 2. If I want to write 2 power 2, what is the 2 power 2? I can write it as 4, and 2 power 3 I can write as 8. So if I want to write as 1, so 1 I can write, only I should get 1, remaining I don't want to get. That means all will be 0 and this will be 1. So that's how they have mentioned 1 as just a 1, because we only want this one number. We don't want other numbers. Like that, if you want to get 2, how do I mention 2? I need to get only this 2 number. I don't want 4, 8 and 1, because I want to get in only 2. So I can write 2 as, this is my 1. I don't want this one, it will be 0, remaining all will be 0. Similarly, I want to write it as 3. How do I get 3? I can write 2 plus 1, I will make it as 3. So this one, this is 1 and this is 1. Remaining 2 will be 0, because I don't want 8, I don't want 4. I can make 2 plus 1 as the digit 3. So for writing this digit 3, I do write like this. Like that, if I want to write 4, to get this 4, how do I mention? 4 only I want, remaining I don't want. For that, what should I write? I write here is 1, remaining all will be 0, because I want only 4. So 4 will be high, remaining will be low. So 0 is considered to be the low and 1 is considered to be the high. Similarly, I need to write as 5. To get the 5, what should I write? I should get this as 1, I should get this as 1, and remaining will be 0. So I can mention 4 plus 1, make it as 5. Similarly, I need to write as 6. So how do I get 6? I can add 4, I can add 2. 4 plus 2, make it as 6. So this line, that place value should be 1 and this place value should be 1, and remaining this will be 0 and this will be 0. So 6 will be written as 0, 1, 1, 0. That if I want to write that digit 6 in the computer, I do write, the computer convert that into 0, 1, 1, 0 format. Similarly, I need to write as 7. To get 7, what should I take? 4 plus 2, 6, 6 plus 1, 7. That means I should get all this 1 and the first digit should be 0. That means the code for that is 0, 1, 1, 0. That means we want to write it as 7. Similarly, I want to write it as 8. So how do I get 8? 8 means only MSB bit. Most significant bit should be 1 and the remaining bits should be 0. So that's how I can write as 8. Like that, I want to write it as 9. 9 means I can maintain 8 plus 1 as 9 and remaining will be 0. That means first 8 and plus 1, make it as 9 and remaining will be 0. Next, I need to write as 10. How do I get 10? I have to take 8 plus 2. That means this plus this, 10, and 4 and 1 I don't want. So that has to be 0. Like that, 11. So for 11, what should I take? 8 plus 2, 10, 10 plus 1, 11. That means this is 1, this is 1, and this is 1. This bit should be 0. Like that, I want to write as 12. For writing 12, what should I mention? I need to mention here is 1, here is 1, and this bit will be 0. So likewise, 1, 2 till 15 they have mentioned. This way that digits will be converted into the all format, like binary format, hexadecimal format and octal format. All this way these numbers has been designed. Okay, so in the previous one, we have seen all the types of number systems and how the number system has been obtained. Likewise, in the previous class, we have discussed about all the types of logic gates. So what is the first thing we have discussed? We have discussed about NOT gate, how it is going to take, it will have the X value, the output for that would be Y, and that if I am having X input, the output of that Y will be taken over here. So I need to mention over there bubble, and if I do have 0 input, then I am mentioning Y as an output. So X is what I am mentioning over there, X is my input value, and the Y value, Y I am mentioning over there is output. So my input and the output, both I am mentioning over there with the letter X and Y. So that's what, if I am giving 0 as an input, output would be 1. If I am giving 1 as an input, output will be 0. That means if my X value is A, the output Y would be A bar. So that bar indicates it's a complement. So likewise, next we are going for OR gate. That OR gate also we have discussed in the previous class. If I do have two inputs X and Y, this is the symbolic representation for OR gate. In this, what is the output value I am getting? I am getting, if I am inputs, what are the input combinations? 0 0, next combination 0 1, 1 0 and 1 1. So I need to add all the numbers. So 0 plus 0 it would be 0, 0 plus 1 it would be 1, 1 plus 0 it will be 1. So that we need to mention over here. So by mistaken it is written 0 0, it has to be 1 1. So what is the output for that OR gate in the previous condition? So they are mentioning in the slide, it went out. So if I do have AB 0 0, 0 1, 1 0, 1 1. So I need to mention A plus B. So that means 0 1 1 1. That means all will be added. This is for OR. This slide is for AND. In AND what I will get? I need to multiply. So that's what it's multiplied. So 0 into 0 it will be 0, 0 into 1 it will be 0, 1 into 0 it will be 0, 1 into 1 it will be 1. That's how this is the AND gate. Similarly, NOR gate. NOR is what? AND plus OR plus NOT. So that's what we have seen its complete verification and the truth table in the previous class, and the verification part also we have verified. So this, if I am giving 0 plus 0, it will be 0, but it is complement, so that should be 1. Like that all will be 0. So what I can write the conclusion from this? I can say that if both the input is low, then only the output is high. Next, I do have next type of gate is NAND. NAND gate is NOT plus AND. So what is the conclusion I can write? If any one of the input is low, then only the output is high. See, this both are low, output is high. Any one is low, output is high. Any one is low, output is high. If both are high, then only it will be low. So this is about the previous class discussion. So in the next class, we are going to see the number conversion. The next topic in the next class, what we are going to see, we will see the number system and its conversion. Conversion in the sense, if I do have the first category, that is if I have a binary number. So binary numbers are what? 0 and 1. How do I convert that number into? First would be decimal form, next would be octal form, next would be hexadecimal. Likewise, if I do have, instead of the first category binary, if I have second category as octal. So what is the octal value? Base would be 8. Here what is the base of that would be 2. So what is the octal range from it? Octal range from 0 to 7. So how do I convert it into all three format? That means if I have octal, first category is for binary. How do I convert into binary form? Next is what? Since it is octal, next would be decimal. Conversion of octal to decimal. Next will be conversion of octal to hexadecimal. So all two things. Next would be third type of it. What is the third type? We have taken binary number system, we convert into all these three format, octal number system into all these three format. Third category is for hexadecimal. We'll take hexadecimal number. The base has to be 16 and range from 0 to 15. That means including A, B, C, D, E and F. So that will convert into all these three categories. That is, first is binary with the base 2, next is octal with the base 8, next would be decimal with the base 10. So this three conversion we will see in the next class. Even by taking these all logic families, that is the logic gates, by taking that logic gates, how that logic gates can be used to design the hardware, that also we will see in the next class. For today's class, revise all the topics which I have covered in the previous three classes, the first class, second, and this is the third one.